Hello there. Welcome to your calm in the midst of chaos session. I'm going to call it a session instead of a class. Hi, I'm Andrea Mounce-Halasz, certified personal trainer, exercise therapist, fitness instructor, and osteopathic manual practitioner. So today, all you're going to need is a mat, and if you don't have a mat, that's fine. You can do this on your bed. You can do this on something comfortable, your couch, anywhere you want, just as long as you're relaxed. There's nothing really heavy duty about this. The focus here is calming and balancing the nervous systems. So what nervous systems are we talking about? You have two systems that make up your autonomic nervous system. Just like the name says, it's automatic, but we do have some control over it. We can help influence it. Your sympathetic nervous system is your nervous system that gets you fighting, flighting, freezing, or fawning. Those issues that have you just revved up. And some of the symptoms that you have when you're in predominantly sympathetic nervous system is racing heart rate, racing thoughts. Your breath is very shallow. You might have some digestive issues. You might have tinglies in your fingers and your toes. Other things can cause that too. But these are some of the symptoms that you might find if you're predominantly in sympathetic nervous system. You just feel uneasy. You don't feel yourself. You feel anxious. And there are other videos here in YouTube as well as in our membership group on Facebook that address anxiety, vagal nerve, and helps to keep you calm. But I decided to do it as like a little session. Now, your parasympathetic system is your rest and digest system. It's the system that keeps you calm. And the predominant nerve, the nerve that affects the parasympathetic system, is called your vagus nerve, cranial nerve number 10. It's a long, large nerve that exits the cranium here at the jugular frame and on each side, comes down through your body, innervates the heart, the lungs, the spleen, the stomach, the pancreas, the liver, all of your major organs, and your gut. So that's why it's so important that vagus nerve is not impeded in any way. And we'll do some things for our vagus nerve today. So let's get started. The first thing I want you to do is to assess if you're in predominantly sympathetic nervous system. This is a very simple test. It is not the be-all end-all. It's not absolute, but it's just a general test. If you put your finger underneath your nose and you exhale 3 times, notice which nostril the air predominantly comes out of. Now, it may be completely balanced. That's great. That's fine too. But notice, let's give it a try. 3 breaths. Notice which nostril it predominantly comes out of. It might be coming out of both, but if you're getting more out of one versus the other, make a note of that. Okay, here we go. You got it? Okay. So if you're equal, that's fine. If you're predominantly left, that's fine as well, because that's parasympathetic nervous system. But if you're predominantly all right, that means you're in sympathetic nervous system kind of overdrive. So we'll retest that at the end, and hopefully it's more balanced, okay? So 3 breaths, noticing which nostril it comes out of. If it's the right, it's sympathetic. If it's the left, it's parasympathetic. If it's balanced, that's fine. Okay. Now, one thing you want to make sure you do, you're always, no matter what you're dealing with, because we are going to start off with fascia because your emotions are held in your fascia, make sure you're hydrated. Super important that you hydrate. So having lots of water. Okay, so we are going to do our fascial reset to start. First of all, let's notice, I'll get off my mat here because I want my feet firmly on the ground, knees soft. Notice what position your body goes into without forcing it, without looking at me. Just put your eyes down and notice where does your body want to go sideways, does it want to go forward? Without you initiating the movement, what movement does your body tend to go in? So mine is extended, it's a little bit rotated to this way, and my head wants to do side bend. So that's the position that my fascia is holding me in. Obviously, I'm not going to stay in that position while I move around and walk around. So my body is fighting that fascial restriction that I'm in. So we'll retest that after we do our fascial reset, and hopefully you won't have those areas that you're held. Now, if you need to be against a wall for balance, feel free to go against the wall. You're going to take your right leg and you're going to cross it over your left. Again, if you need to be leaning against a wall, that's fine. Take your right hand, put it underneath your left armpit, and your left arm goes on top. You rotate to the right, your head turns to the left. Eyes look left. Tongue in your right cheek. Now you're going to breathe, and with every exhale, you're going to pull your body a little bit more to the right, and you're going to turn your head more to the left. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, turn, turn. Breathe in, exhale, turn and turn. And one more, deep breath in, exhale, turn and turn. Come on out of it, nice and gentle. And notice you feel a little bit off. That's normal because we haven't done both sides yet. Again, if your balance is struggling, feel free to lean up against a wall. That's not going to change it. Take your left foot, cross it over your right. Take your left hand, put it underneath your right armpit, put your right arm on top. Rotate your body to the left, turn your head to the right, tongue in your left cheek, and eyes look right. Good. Now with every exhale, you're going to pull a little bit more to the left and turn your head more to the right. Here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn and turn. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn and turn. And one more, deep breath in. Turn and turn. And release. Now go for a walk. At any time that gives you any grief, any pain, back off. Don't turn as much. Listen to your body. Just walk around a little bit. Let your body just kind of recover. And we'll just do some sways. Good. Now, if you're doing this totally lying down because you're not feeling well or whatever, you can do what we just did lying down. Yes, we can. Kind of hard to get up and walk around, but I've gotten into bed because I tend to do this at the end of my day. I've gotten into bed and went, oh darn, I forgot it. And I'll do it in bed, and I still got good results. All right, let's do that retest now. So here we go. If you remember, I was leaning back, I was side bent, and I had my head side bent. I don't have any issue. There's no feeling of a pull to one way or the other, and I hope you have that too. Good. Okay. You're going to put your hands right here on the bottom of your rib cage. Our first breathing exercise, again, you can be seated or you can be lying down. Take a deep breath in and notice, do your hands feel like they're being pulled up or do they feel like they're being pushed down? And hopefully you'll feel expansion. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. What's happening on the breathe in? Do you feel your hands going down? Hopefully. Do you feel your hands being pulled up? Do you feel your shoulders rising up? Do you feel your breath in here? Those aren't good things. We would like to have our breath not in our chest, but down low. Your hands are actually connecting to your diaphragm. Let's think diaphragm. Now as you inhale, encourage the diaphragm to descend by pulling the skin down. Just push your skin down. And as you exhale, allow the diaphragm to ascend. So again, hands here on the lower ribs, think diaphragm. Your body will take you there. Breathe in, push the hands to the floor, manipulating the skin. Exhale, allow the hands to come up. And hopefully you're getting that expansion as well. Okay, one more time. Think diaphragm. As you breathe in, push the hands to the floor. As you exhale, allow the hands to ascend. Again, breathe in. Push your hands to the floor, and exhale, hands go up. That is making sure your diaphragm is moving in the right way, because when we do our breathing exercises, we want those diaphragms working properly. Okay, let's go down to the floor. We're going to start on our belly, and we're going to do our first vagus nerve exercise. So you're going to lie on the floor on your belly, and you can just come up as far as your elbows, whatever's comfortable. If that's too high for you, just don't come that high. If you can come a little higher, comfort, go ahead. Holding it here. You're going to turn your head to the right. You're going to eyes turn right. And you're going to look over that right shoulder. And you're going to hold it there. Now here is where we're allowing the left side vagus nerve to go on a little stretch. Just the fascia that surrounds the vagus nerve. We're just allowing it to give a little bit of a stretch. You can side bend that head as well. Breathe, thinking left vagal nerve. Allow it to unwind and be free. Good. Come back center. And let's do the other side now. Turn your head to the left. Eyes look left. Tilt your head sideways to the left. And settle into an area that feels like your right vagus nerve is unwinding, normalizing. Breathe into that right vagal nerve. Very good. Come down and let's come on up onto our hands and knees. And we might as well do a few cat-cows. Just because we were doing that extension, let's just make sure we're balanced. Just a few cat-cows. Excellent. And have a seat. However you're comfortable. Our next vagus nerve is going to be, exercise is just going to be flick behind your ears. You're going to flick forward. Flick, 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 flick. Because your vagus nerve, as it exits the jugular foramen, we want to make sure that it's not impeded there. You can go down your neck. Beautiful. Good. And our last vagus nerve, with your eyes, make a figure eight. And then allow your head to follow those figure eights. So a figure eight that's lying on its side. Okay? Eyes and head follows the eyes. Don't forget about the eyes. Eyes lead the way, but the head follows along. Making the figure eights, the figure eight, drawing a figure eight with your eyes, your head follows a figure eight that's lying on its side. Nice. Beautiful. Excellent. Now, the next one is going to be a nervous system reset. So you're going to lie on your back. You're going to hold your thumb to your ring finger. Thumb and ring finger. Okay? Your fourth digit. Lie on your back. You're going to have your legs out straight. You can have a pillow if you prefer. Whatever's comfortable. With your arms straight, you cross and I'm going to use my real right here. I want to make sure I'm in camera. I'll slide down a little bit. I'm using my real right hand with my ring finger touching my thumb to my ring finger in both hands. I cross my right over my left. This is going to balance your nervous systems. So, you're going to point your toes. You're going to close your eyes. But your eyes are going to look up to your forehead. Now, if your feet start to cramp, give them a little wiggle, and then try it again. So eyes closed, but eyes look up to your forehead. Now, hopefully, you'll get what I just got, a spontaneous breath. That's telling you that your nervous system is balancing. And if you don't get that spontaneous breath, it's okay. Just stay in this position for a few breaths. Toes are pointed without getting them to cramp. Eyes are closed, but eyes look up to the forehead. Ring finger, baby finger is touching. Right arm over left. And you stay there until you get that spontaneous breath like I just did. And relax. Now, you can bend your knees if you want. Take your hand. You're going to tap the top of your head, the crown. Make sure you touch both hemispheres of your brain. So you have an open hand. So you're tapping right and left hemisphere of the brain for a couple breaths. And then you come down to the heart. You tap there for a couple breaths. come down to over your belly button for a couple breaths. Now, we've done a couple things. We've done some vagus nerve, and we did the fascial reset, and we did the nervous system balancing. Let's retest. So finger underneath your nose, 3 breaths, noticing which nostril predominantly the air comes out of. Here we go. How are you? A little better? I hope so. If not, that's okay. We're just a work in progress. I wasn't totally balanced, but I definitely was coming out of my left nostril a little bit more. So I'm getting there. I'm starting to get out of sympathetic overdrive. Now, however you're comfortable, palms to the ceiling, we're going to do what's called a box breath. Now, let's check our diaphragm, making sure it's descending. Good. You can push your skin down towards your feet. Thinking diaphragm, exhale, and the diaphragm comes up. All right, just want to make sure that diaphragm is not stuck. This is called a box breath. So you're imagining you're drawing a box, okay? We're going to breathe in for 4. Across the box will be hold for 4. Exhale for 4 as we come the other side of the box. And we finish the box by not breathing. So breathe in for 4, hold your breath for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Don't take a breath. Okay, breathe in. Hold your breath. Exhale. And don't breathe. Drawing another box. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. And don't breathe. This one's on your own. You're going to count on your own. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Again, breathe in. Hold your breath. Exhale. And hold. And just do a few windshield wipers just to release your back. And notice as you've done those breaths how you're starting to calm. Yeah. Our next breathing exercise is going to be a staggered breath. You're going to breathe in for 4. And finish the 4 breaths, you're going to take 3 more deep breaths. Actually, they're probably fairly shallow because it's hard once you've taken a deep breath. Then you're going to exhale for 8. So you're going to breathe in through your nose for 4. 3 more breaths, and then exhale through pursed lips for 8. Okay? You can put your hands on your belly here at the lower part of the rib cage, assessing to see if the abdomen is descending, making sure you're not breathing in your chest. Okay, here we go. Breathe in for 4. Now, 3 quick breaths. Now, exhale through pursed lips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Breathe in for 4. 3 more breaths. Exhale. Breathe in. 3 more breaths. Exhale, 8. And again, breathe in for 4. 3 more breaths. exhale 8. And one more. Breathe in for 4. And 3 breaths. And exhale for 8. Excellent. Now if you're comfortable taking your arms in goal pose position, I'm just going to scoot down so that you can see me. Not sure if I'm on a camera. Take your hands here. If this is uncomfortable, you can lie them there, you can lie them there, whatever it is. And just let your knees go side to side. Nice deep breaths in. Exhale. We're going to take our knees over to the right. You're going to turn your head to the left. Shoulders away from your ears. Again, if you're more comfortable with your arms down here, feel free. Now, deep breath in this position, and exhale. Now, do a little body scan. Where are you feeling tension? In the neck, in the shoulder, in the hip? Wherever you're feeling tension, go there now, inside your body. Close your eyes, travel to that part of your body. Get out a big bucket of warm water. Now this warm water is infused with love and compassion. And pour it all over that area that's tense. And notice how your body responds and it softens. Breathe in, exhale. And take your knees side to side again. Then take your knees over to the left. Again, whatever's comfortable with your arms. Turn your head to the right. Deep breath in. Exhale. Once again, here's your body scan. Travel down through your body. Where are you feeling tension? Shoulder, neck, hip, low back, knee. Wherever you're feeling tension or maybe even a little pain. Go to that spot now. Get your big bucket of warm water. Now let's infuse that water with love and compassion and pour it all over whatever area or areas you need a little extra love. Thinking love and compassion, sending it to the area that needs it. Your fascia will respond. Your body will soften. Last deep breath in and out. Bring your knees to the center. Relax your arms. And once again, let's retest. Finger underneath your nose. 3 breaths. Exhale through your nose. Notice which nostril it comes out of. And there you go. I'm equal. Yay! And I hope you are as well. And there you go. There's your little adventure through calmness in a chaotic time. Use this whenever you need it. You can do the whole class, whole session. I don't want to call it a class. The whole session, or you can take your favorite bits and do it whenever you think of it. Again, it can be done on the couch, in your bed, on the floor, wherever you're comfortable. Thank you. Have a great time wherever you are. Day, evening, morning, whenever you're doing this. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.